Hey everybody, this is the Catman. Good to see you today. It's almost Halloween. Look at my shirt. Isn't it a funny shirt? Anyway, I've got looks like ghosts, and I've got bats, and I've got looks like jack-o'-lanterns on here. Anyway, um, I'm going to talk to you today about cat trees. This time of year, cats are coming inside. They want to stay inside. You may have pet cats that come in and out, but really, the selection of a cat tree is really important because cats really enjoy having their spaces. And you need to make some good decisions about where to put a cat tree, how tall a cat tree is, and most importantly, quality cat tree. Because your cats are going to like having a good place to hang out. Anyway, so let's talk about where to put your cat tree. First of all, you don't want to put your cat tree in a place that the family is not. So you want to pick a place like the family room or the den or near the kitchen, a place where there's a lot of people. Second thing is cats really like windows. So if you're going to put the cat tree next to something, a window would be a good idea. The third thing is the height. Cats like to be in tall places. So a height of a cat tree is pretty important. So you want one that's fairly high so they can get up off the ground. So those are some considerations to make about where to put your cat tree. The three things to remember are height, a window, and also where everybody is. Because your cats want to hang out where you are because, believe it or not, they like you. Anyway, so the next thing is we want to talk about quality. A cat tree, there's quality all over the place. Some that are very poor quality, very hard to put together. You can get stuff off Amazon very cheap. And I'm going to get some selections for you to be able to pick out some good cat trees in just a few minutes. But really the things to look for are nice, sturdy pieces. Not real cheap quality particle board. You want something that's really thick and sturdy. You also want good quality carpet, good manufacturing techniques, in other words, pieces of stuff not everywhere, good sisal rope for the scratching surfaces. So you want to find something that's fairly high quality. Next thing is you want it to be pretty big. You want it to have a nice, big, wide, sturdy base that the cats feel comfortable on, because if it's wobbling when they're on there, they won't like that at all. The other thing is that you want to make sure that it has nice big perches, places for them to lay down and snuggle and that kind of stuff, as well as, like I mentioned before, good sisal scratching areas, as well as ramps and maybe even a good hidey hole, because cats like to hang out in little box areas like we talked about last time. And the last thing is whether or not you like the cat tree, because it's important that if it's going to be in your family space, that you enjoy it in terms of a look. So you might want to find one that's a color that matches the room, or quality wood, or some sort of higher end cat tree, and we can talk about those too. So let's talk about where you can get a good quality cat tree. First of all, Amazon has a couple of cat trees that I want to recommend. First of all, it's the Go Pet Club cat tree, and it's a nice big tall cat tree. There's a cat hammock, there's nice big sisal surfaces. The only downside is it's beige, and beige carpet and beige rope and those kinds of things, and it's kind of plain looking. But if you had a nice big living room and you could tuck it off to a corner where there's a window, and make it to where it was part of the room, then that might be okay. The best of all, it's pretty inexpensive and it's a very sturdy piece. So I'll make that link for you guys. The second thing is there's some really good cat furniture by Refined Feline. Now, Refined Feline is a higher end store. They have cat trees that, basically look like pieces of furniture, but they're really good. The cats really like them. One of which is the Lotus Cat Tower. And I'll show a picture of it right here so you can see it. And they also have the Catalpa cat tree. And here's another picture of it so you can see it. Okay, now that you've seen those two, those are by Refined Feline, and I'll make links to those, their Amazon, so you can see those too. Now, the last one I have to tell you about is something very different, and they don't know that I'm recommending this, so if you happen to contact them, let them know that the Catman sent you, okay? But they're made by Furwood Forest, kind of like Sherwood Forest and Robin Hood. Furwood Forest, that's Furwood Forest, and I'll put their link in the information here so you'll have it, okay? But they make some really fantastic, great looking cat trees made from real carpet and real wood trees with great huge bases and really fun places for the cats to play on. And they're pretty expensive, I'll tell you. They're $400 or $500. but they're awesome cat trees, and they will last you for years and years and years. And I bet these guys will also customize. So you need to talk to them, and maybe they can make you something that would be really, really cool for your house. So if you're into spending a little bit more money, the Furwood Forest people are a really good place to look. Okay, so now the importance of a cat tree in your house is there are behavioral places for a cat to be comfortable in. They express dominance issues by being being at high places, especially female cats. Female cats like to express their dominance by being high on something. Now you'll notice kitties that lay on televisions, or lay on the back of a chair, or lay up on a piece of furniture, or get up on top of a hutch or a bureau. They're expressing their dominance. And so a cat tree will give them the place to do that and do it comfortably and safely. Second of all, cats really like the place to hang out where they feel comfortable and they know where their people are and they can smell the smells that they're normally smelling. So with the cat tree with a good sisal rope, they'll actually marking the tree when they scratch on it. And they have little scent glands in their paws and little scent glands in their face when they rub up against the tree that allow them to mark it as theirs. So it makes the cat feel comfortable. So when the cat tree is a very sturdy, a comfortable, a large place, especially if you have multiple cats, the cats will actually gravitate to it and be a very good place for their social interaction. So your cats will actually feel better at home. So let's that's a lot of information to digest at once. I realize that, but let's go over the basics right quick. Okay, first of all, it needs to be very sturdy, made of quality materials, good quality carpet, good quality sisal, just basically something that you can put together like when you get it off Amazon, so it'll stay tight and really feel good to the cat. Okay, the second thing is money unfortunately really counts. So the more money you spend, the better quality you're going to get. And if you want something that looks like a piece of furniture, you're going to have to spend, I don't know, maybe a couple $100 or $400 or $500 to get something that really looks like a fine piece of furniture. So Furwood Forest makes these really great high-end trees. And we got Refined Feline making their cat trees, and we also have several good selections on Amazon, one of which I'll put on here, that is a great price for the kind of cat tree you get, even though it's kind of plain. So anyway, hey, until next time, get you a cat tree and get your cats on it. Cats really love it, and we'll talk soon. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a good one. Have a happy Halloween. Okay, bye.